What if I told you that a conflict that started back in the mid-20th century is still shaping the world's geopolitics today? Yes, we're talking about the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, a tug-of-war that began with the formation of Israel in 1948. This establishment marked the beginning of a series of battles and uprisings, known as intifadas, that have rocked the region ever since. From the Six-Day War in 1967 to the Yom Kippur War in 1973, each conflict has etched deep scars into the region's landscape and psyche. But it's not just a local issue. Global powers have been drawn into it too, with their interests and alliances adding fuel to the fire. The United States, for instance, has been a key ally of Israel, providing substantial aid and support over the years. These global influences have shaped the course of this long-standing conflict, intertwining it with broader geopolitical dynamics. And as the echoes of past wars continue to resonate, they set the stage for the latest chapter in this unending saga, the ongoing Israel-Gaza conflict. This historical context sets the stage for the latest chapter in the ongoing Israel-Gaza conflict. Fast forward to today, and we find ourselves in yet another cycle of violent escalation between Israel and Gaza. The recent surge in violence is a stark reminder of the volatile dynamics of this region. Hamas, a Palestinian militant group, has launched thousands of rockets in a bid to overwhelm Israel's Iron Dome missile defense system. In response, Israel has retaliated with unprecedented attacks, causing significant casualties and displacement. The impact on the residents of both Israel and Gaza has been profound. The streets of Jerusalem, usually bustling with life, are eerily quiet. Schools and businesses are closed, and a sense of dread hangs heavy in the air. Over 1,200 Israeli citizens have lost their lives, and more than 3,000 others are injured. The people of Gaza, too, have suffered immensely, with the exact toll of the conflict yet to be fully realized. The Iron Dome defense system, which has been a reliable shield for Israel since its introduction in 2011, is being tested like never before. Despite having a success rate of around 90%, questions have been raised about its ability to effectively counter the sheer volume of rockets being launched by Hamas. The system's limitations are becoming evident, as it can only launch a finite number of interceptor missiles. The cost of operating the Iron Dome is also a point of contention, with the United States providing substantial financial support. The Israeli government and its institutions have faced criticism for their response to the crisis. Calls for unity and a unity government are growing louder, while others demand the resignation of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. The sense of horror and the desire for revenge against Hamas is prevalent among the Israeli population. In the midst of this chaos, the international community is again thrust into the role of mediator, negotiator, and sometimes participant. One can't discuss the Israel-Gaza conflict without acknowledging the role of the United States. The United States has been a steadfast ally of Israel since its establishment in 1948. This bond has been cemented through extensive financial and military aid, with Israel receiving more support from the US than any other foreign country. The relationship is not just financial, it's also technological. The US has provided Israel with advanced defense technology, including state-of-the-art F-35 fighter jets. This alliance has remained strong under the Biden administration. In response to the recent terror attacks by Hamas, President Joe Biden has sent additional military support to Israel. This includes emergency aid and interceptors for the Iron Dome missile defense system, a system that has been significantly tested in the current conflict. However, this decision has not been without controversy. Some Democratic lawmakers have expressed concern over Israel's actions and called for diplomatic efforts to push for peace. Despite these concerns, there is a bipartisan consensus in Congress for additional aid to Israel. Still, disagreements exist over the exact amount and other funding priorities. Passing aid through the House of Representatives may prove challenging due to the absence of a permanent House Speaker. The debate around US aid to Israel is complex and multifaceted, reflecting the broader complexity of the Israel-Gaza conflict. It's a debate that touches on issues of national security, international relations, human rights, and the very nature of the US-Israel alliance. While the debate over US aid to Israel continues, On the ground in Israel and Gaza, the conflict continues, seemingly without end. In this brief journey through history, we've seen the origins and ongoing nature of the Israel-Gaza conflict. We've delved into the recent escalations, seen the role of the Iron Dome and the challenges it faces. We've also explored the controversial aspect of US aid to Israel, a pivotal factor in this geopolitical scenario. The US, since the founding of Israel, has played a significant role in its defense, providing billions in aid and advanced weaponry, a trend likely to continue in the face of current turmoil. As we watch the events unfold, we're left to ponder, will there ever be an end to this cycle of violence? Only time will tell.